Hi everyone, a very good morning and good evening to you all who joined us on this beautiful day. Omega Pyramid Dallas USA invites you all for this beautiful program, Patriji Consciousness, on the occasion of Guru Purnima. I'm Bhavani Sharma from Dallas. Masters, we are into day 6 of this beautiful program. Let me first give a recap of the previous 5 days. And day 1, we discussed about be a master. And day 2, we discussed about spiritual information and spiritual science. And day 3, art of learning and teaching. And day 4, the 2 main principles of spiritual science. And yesterday, we discussed about Joker consciousness, and we understood the meaning behind each and every word of Jai Ho song, and which was really beautiful. And Sheetal ma'am from Atlanta shared her experience about how Patri sir used to cook and feed everyone with so much love and compassion, just like a mother cooks for her children. That was really, really beautiful. And today we have another wonderful topic, Master, that is creator consciousness. But before we get into today's session, let's do a 30 minutes meditation. And to guide today's meditation, we have Sharat sir with us. And welcome, Sharat sir. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Bhavani madam. This is a wonderful day, as you said. So I hope I'm audible. Yeah. Okay. Now, so let's begin our wonderful day with meditation. So we are in different parts of the world. So good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, right? So wherever the masters are joining on this call. So I would request everyone, because we have to first collect ourselves before we begin meditation. So I would request everyone to find, they might be already sitting in a quiet place. Find a place where it is quiet, you are not disturbed, and put off all important things, even the thinking part, just away at this point in time. So take 5 to 6 seconds time to find the place. Let's go deep today. So once you've found your place, already feel relaxed. Find your posture, whichever posture is comfortable for you. The posture should be comfortable. Your body should be very comfortable. In this posture, you should be able to sit hours together, at least for next 30 to 35 minutes. Find a posture you can sit down. Sit down on a chair. Wherever you're sit down and finding your posture, I would request everyone to form a circuit, because we are going to get a lot of cosmic energy. So you need to clasp your fingers like this. This will form a circuit. And if you are sitting on a chair, you can cross your legs. You can lean to any support for your back. You can sit erect. There are no restrictions, but you need to be very comfortable. So take 3 to 4 seconds to find your posture. Now, start looking straight. We have not started meditation yet. We are just preparing ourselves. Look straight at an even level. If you are wearing specs, please remove it. Look straight. So this will settle your sight wherever you're looking. Now slowly close your eyes. While slowly closing your eyes, look at the point between the eyebrows. Agya chakra. It is key, my dear masters, to keep looking at this center, the point between the eyebrows. This is also called as Nasikagra. Throughout the meditation, don't move from there. Feel relaxed. Keep looking at that center. Relaxed. It is okay to drop your shoulders. Feel relaxed. The relaxation of mind starts with relaxation of the body. Now, very gently, sweetly, observe what's happening in the surroundings. It could be any background sound. They are not disturbances. That will help you expand your awareness. Be aware of all the background sounds. It can be anything. It can be traffic going by the road. It could be someone talking in the next room. Anything. Just see that you are bringing that into your awareness. Take next 5 seconds time to bring everything into your awareness. Feel relaxed. We are slowly collecting ourselves. By expanding our awareness, we are converting all distractions to aid our meditation. Now, bring your focus onto your body. Pay complete attention. Don't take lightly. Be serious, my dear masters. Observe your body. Bring your awareness, the sensations, the itchings, pain. Bring that into your awareness. Take next 5 seconds time just observing your body. Now, observe. Beautiful sensation is already happening. The most prominent, which is your breath. soft and tender breath. As it is happening, bring your focus to your breath. After exhalation, wait for inhalation to begin on its own. That's the beauty. It begins. Just follow the breath. Just follow the breath. Each breath will relax you. Keep looking at your point between the eyebrows. Flow with your breath. Do not change your breath. It's happening on its own. Just be with your breath. Breath connects your body and spirit. Let thoughts come. Do not resist, but do not pay attention. Let it come and go. Relaxed. There will be light music in the background to maintain this state. Stop doing anything. Just flow with the breath. Let breath lead us to the spirit. Expand your awareness. Let cosmic energy flow through our etheric body. Just be there. Be with your breath. Keep looking at the point between the eyebrows. Relax. Let everything happen. Don't interfere. Observe your breath. More shallower the breath, more nearer to the spirit. Settle down. In last 5 minutes, Last 3 minutes. Last 1 minute, my dear masters. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unclasp your fingers. Slowly rub your palms. Keep the palms on your eyes to close the circuit and slowly open your eyes to here and now. Excellent. Thank you so much for meditating with me. Over to you, madam.
Thank you, Sharat sir. It was really beautiful. It was like, thank you so much for guiding us today.
Thank you.
And you all also had a wonderful meditation masters. And welcome back. Now let's get into our next segment of the session. And today's topic is greater consciousness. And now I'll give over to you, Prithvi. Let's watch the video, masters.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Sharat. That was a beautiful meditation. So, friends, today's topic, the conscious creation, the most important topic, as always, Patri sir has stressed upon this point that you create your reality, and how we create that reality, the science behind manifestation, the science behind creation is what we are going to look at today. So before getting into the science of creation, Sir talks about how we have created the present moment, how it has been created from the past. So first he will be talking about the law of karma, how our past karmas has created the present. So first let's get to know the creation of this present moment, and later we'll also understand the science of creation, that is for the future. Okay, so let me share the screen.
On this very important topic of the law of karma, to sum it up, we would like to say a few things. As finally said, there is no God out there to write your fate here. Okay. You write through your own past. God has made me like this. In that sentence, remove the word God. You must put your past karma. My past karma has made me like this. So, if you remove the word God and put the word my past karma, then you are speaking of spiritual science. If you are putting the word God, then you are not speaking spiritual science. So, my dear friends, Buddha removed the word God and put karma, law of karma there. Then the whole scene changes. We want to give the credit to some God or throw the blame on some God. It is not possible. You have to take the credit to yourself. You have to take the blame also on yourself. So, you create your own greatness or you create your own stupidity. You create your own sanity or you create your own insanity. You are responsible. Not somebody else. Not some invisible force. Not your creator. So, when you remove the word God, wherever there is God, remove the word God and put my past karma. Then you get it. God has created me. God has not created you. Your past karma has created you. Now we are all here in this room. Who has created this situation? Your own past karma created your present situation. If you have not done meditation, if you have not received the information about this IFSS, you would not be here. Many people who don't know anything about this, they are not here. They are not here because they have not become informed of it. So, your own past karma has determined your current situation. And your current karma will define your future situations. So, who is the creator? Who is the sustainer? Who is the destroyer? Who is the Brahma? Who is the Vishnu? Who is the Shiva? Your karma is the Vishnu, your karma is the Shiva, your karma is the Brahma. You create your reality, you sustain your reality, and you also end your reality. One girl wants to marry, so she has to select another husband and go to another place. It is because of her decision, she moves away from the parents and goes to another house. She has created that situation. If she does not want to marry, she will not go anywhere. She will stay only with the parents. Isn't it? So, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, creator, sustainer, destroyer. Creator of a situation, sustainer of a situation, destroyer of the situation, transformation of the situation, all because of your own choices. As you choose, so you become. Everything is your choice. After lunch, you could have gone home, but yet you have stayed back. So when you stayed back, you listen to some more wisdom. If you go back, okay, you don't want wisdom. You want sleep. Now you don't want sleep, you want wisdom. You will get wisdom. Remove the word God and put law of karma. Then you will have spiritual science. Spiritual science is essentially law of karma. The more you are a spiritual scientist, the more you talk about law of karma. You study law of karma, you explain law of karma, you exhort law of karma, you propagate law of karma. In the pyramid spiritual society movement, there is no word God. There is law of karma. Buddha never used the word God. For Buddha, there is no Rama, there is no Krishna, there is no Vishnu, there is no Brahma, there is no Ishvara. And there is only karma for Buddha. As you think, so you become. As you speak, so you become. As you eat, so you become. As you interact with others, so you become. As you listen to others, so you become. As you see others, so you become. See, the word G-O-D, God, does not exist in spiritual science. It does not exist. If the word G-O-D, God, tell me one more thing. India is a big country. Who is ruling India? Prime Minister or President? Who is ruling? Nobody is ruling nobody. They are all doing their jobs. One man goes, another man comes. Nobody is ruling India. Nobody is ruling. Manmohan Singh is not ruling Shankar Narayan. He is not ruling. In no way is concerned. Manmohan Singh is no way concerned with Shankar Narayan. So, creators of many galaxies, they are no way concerned with you and me. We are independent entities. Our story is because of ourselves. Our existence is because of ourselves. Manmohan Singh has got no influence on any other Indian. He is doing a job. Finance Minister is doing a job. Chief Minister is doing a job. Collector is doing a job. They are not ruling over anybody. There is no ruler. You rule yourself. You mold yourself. You make yourself or you mar yourself. Either you progress because of you or you sit back because of you. If you want leisure, you sit back. If you want work, you will work hard. Depends upon you. Where you want to be, how you want to be. In spiritual science, you will never find the word God. G-O-D does not exist. What does exist? Law of karma. When you can remove from your mind, see, since our childhood, we have been God. Worship God, pray God, beg God. He will give you. He has created you. He writes you are here. Brahma writes here. No, we have been brought up in such things. But when you become an intelligent soul, when you think for yourself, when you study spiritual science, when you do meditation, what happens is that all these things goes away and the law of karma comes. The more you think of God, the more religious you are. But the more you think of law of karma, the more scientific you are. If you want to be scientific, it's your choice. If you don't want to be scientific, it's again your choice. If you want to be scientific, you will go this way. If you don't want to be scientific, you will go another way. Your future is always created by your present. Your past has always been created by your own past. And past, present, future will always be there. There will be never a time when there is no future. There will be never a time when there is no present. Present is always there, future is always there. what you think, what you desire, what you contemplate, what you receive, what you listen to, what you study, what you eat, all these things are inputs, creating their own corresponding outputs. So, spiritual scientists always talk of karma, law of karma. You have done like this before, therefore you are reaping this today. If you are doing this today meditation, you will reap that tomorrow. If you eat chicken and mutton, you will have so many problems. If you help other souls, you will have so many good things. It's up to you. Your own past free will is your current destiny. Your current free will is your future destiny. So, my dear friends, remove from your mind that there is somebody sitting over you, writing your destiny. There is no God over you. You are the God for yourself. I am the God for myself. Rajanji is the God for himself. We constantly reap what we sow. If we do meditation, if you open your third eye, your future will be different. If you don't do meditation, if you don't open your third eye, your future will be different. So, meditation burns all sanchita karmas. How do you burn all the karmas? Then you are free of the karma. Karma is another word for destiny. So, burning all the karmas is only through meditation. When you achieve oneness with everybody. Through meditation, we go into that consciousness where we are one with everybody. So when we go to that state of consciousness, then all the past karmas are burnt. So there is no seed to give a sprout. The seed is burnt. From the outside, the seed is there, but from the inside, the seed is burnt. Finally, to conclude on the karma, one statement, Muktabhimani muktohi baddho baddhabhimanyapi kim vadantiha satyayam ya matihi sa gatir bhavet. This is from Ashtavakra Gita. Muktabhimani. Mukti means enlightenment. Abhimani means one who wants. Muktabhimani muktohi. A man who wants enlightenment will become enlightened. Muktabhimani muktohi. Baddho baddhabhimanyapi. Baddho means bondage. A man who wants bondage will become bonded. A man who wants enlightenment will become enlightened. Ya matihi sa gatir bhavet. As your mind is, so your destiny. Gati is destiny, mati is mind. Ya matihi sa gatir bhavet. As your mind is, so your destiny. Your destiny depends upon your mind. Your mind is another word for free will. Your mind is another word for free will. Gati is destiny. What happens in the future? Mati is in the present. Your choice is in the present. So, ya matihi sa gatir bhavet. So, this is the great statement on law of karma from Ashtavakra Gita. I want everybody to remember this. This is all the law of karma in one shloka by Ashtavakra Gita.
Yeah, so friends, the main takeaway here is taking the responsibility and not blaming the God or anybody for creating what we have experiencing right now in this present moment. So he says, whatever has happened, whatever you're going through right now is because of your own past karmas, and you have free will. The mind is free will. He says the mind is free will. With your free will, you can create your reality for the future. So first of all, we have to stop blaming. He says no blaming of God, no praying for the God, no begging to God that create something. You are the Brahma, the creator. You are the Vishnu, the sustainer, and you are the destroyer, the Shiva. So the whole creation happens only through your karmas. And he also stresses upon the inputs. Whatever we think, whatever we eat, whatever we see, So those are the inputs which keep creating our reality. And also the most important karma is the intent, depends on the intent. In the next video, he's going to talk about how the intent plays a role in creating the karma. So also sir said through meditation, we can burn our sanchita karmas, which is the past karmas can be burnt as we get into the meditation, where we get into the no mind thinking, right? From negative thoughts, we come to no mind. So in that no mind state, we burn the past karmas. That is why he gives so much importance to meditation. So next video is about the importance of intent. This is one perspective of intent that he will explain. So let's watch it. 1 second.
So intention is the most important thing. Intention is the seed for karma. Okay. If your intention is good, you might have done still harm to others. That won't come as karma. When your intention is wrong, then the karma happens. See,
Okay.
I am driving a car. Okay. But some dog comes in between, running. I overran the dog. The dog got killed. Am I a murderer? No. It is not my intention to kill the dog. But I can't put a brake. Even if I put a brake, the dog got killed. But my intention is not to kill the dog. So that is not karma. But if dog is there, I am driving on the dog. That is intention. Then you are a culprit. So bad karma begins with intention.
Sir here talks about how bad karma is created. So intent is so very important, friends. In all, karma means action. We always have this physical actions, action through words, and mental action. Intent is all about the mental action. Even I have read that in one of the books saying that he gives an example where a person, there's a surgeon who has a knife, cuts open their stomach, and he's doing a surgery to bring the life back into the person. So he's giving a life. The same knife, the same cutting of the stomach done by a robber takes away the life. So the action is same, but the intent is different, very opposite, right? So the intent, what is the intent behind our action is so very important. That is why sir says the purity of intention will create the karma. The good karma or the bad karma depends on our intentions. Now the next video is about how using intent, means the sankalpa. Intent is the positive thought. We can create our reality, manifest our reality. So let's watch the next video. Give me a minute.
Visualization is using your imagination also. Sankalpa is using your intention. Visualization is using your imagination, seeing all the details of the picture. In Sankalpa, you don't want the whole picture, you want the main message, main intention, one line intention. But in visualization, you see the whole script, everything you visualize. I want a big pyramid in Bangalore, so I visualize pyramid. So many people going into the pyramid, doing meditation and coming back. That is called a visualization. Sankalpa is, I want pyramids all over the world. Only one statement, I want everybody to become a vegetarian. That is Sankalpa. Visualization is much ahead of Sankalpa. You see all the details. So that is the difference between Sankalpa and visualization. You have to start with the Sankalpa and go into visualization. Visualize thousands and thousands of pyramids everywhere. People going into the pyramid, sitting there with closed eyes for hours and hours. You visualize all that and coming back happily, dancing. You see the dance. You see the smiles, laughing. Visualize all that. That is visualization. It's a very powerful thing, visualization. To create, manifest your future. Starts with intention and flows into visualization. I visualize all the time. I speak all the time about my visualization. I speak always about my intentions, my sankalpas. I use my mouth to express my sankalpas all the time, to express my visualizations all the time. I use my mouth only for that. This is my sankalpa, I express it. This is my visualization, I describe it. My sankalpa is for universal wellness. Nobody should become ill. Everybody must go from illness to wellness. All animal beings are our friends. So I keep on expressing my sankalpas, my visualization to everybody else. I express perfectly. I use my mouth perfectly.
Yes, friends. So actually, this is just a very small part of what Sir has given about Sankalpa. But there is one Telugu video in which he has explained in detail about the science behind creation. So he has given a formula for creation. So I have also, like, Sambit has helped me in making some notes from that Telugu video. So in that, what Sir says is the most important word in conscious creation, in the topic of conscious creation, is focus, which we can also call as attention. When you focus on something, we start attracting it. So that is why focus is so very important. As long as we keep focusing on it, we pay attention to it, we keep attracting it. That is why this saying goes, wherever the attention goes, the energy flows, right? And we create it in our reality. So the moment we withdraw this focus, it disappears from our reality. So this whole concept, he gives it as Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. So he said in the first video that you are the Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. So what they do is Srishti, creation, Sthiti, sustaining, and Laya is destroying. So by being attentive to something, we create it. We become Brahmas, we create it. And as long as we continue our focus on that, we keep sustaining that in our reality. So that is the sthiti. And once the focus gets lower, once we are done with it, it starts disappearing from our reality. That is the laya. So the whole fundamental concept of this Sankalpa Shakti lies in this three concepts: Srishti, Sthiti, and Laya. So we keep focusing, creating, keep it as long as we want, and once we are done, we destroy it or it disappears. So All of our creation, which has happened in the past, happened with the same formula. In the present also, it happens in the same formula. In the future also, it happens in the same formula. So coming to what sankalpa is. Sankalpa means a positive thought. Vikalpa means a negative thought. If you have one positive thought and two negative thoughts, you won't get anywhere, right? What happens is the negative thoughts are more and it keeps destroying the energy for the intent that we make. So it is very, very important that we make sure we always have positive thoughts, the sankalpa, which is the positive intent, and we keep energizing it. One positive thought and one negative thought, it nullifies, it doesn't get energized. So in what we here he says the first crucial step is sankalpa shuddhi. The first step is sankalpa shuddhi, where we move from all the negative thoughts to positive thoughts. So that process is so very, very important, and making only sankalpas, sticking on to only sankalpa, positive thought, is sankalpa shuddhi. So once we stick on to sankalpa, that is positive thoughts, we start energizing it. And once it gets energized, it gets into manifestation, which is sankalpa siddhi. So in this process, there are three steps, three very important steps to become a perfect creator. The first step is mauna. The second step is dhyana. And the third step is knowing the signs of this creation, knowing the signs of this manifestation. So in Mauna, what happens is we stop the wastage of unnecessary energy through speech, through words. We stop, losing the energy through unnecessary words, and we conserve the energy. And in dhyana, the two things happens. One, from negative thoughts, where the psychology says that we have almost around 70,000 thoughts, in which 70% of them are negative. So when we sit for meditation, we come from negative thought to no mind state. In no mind state, we receive a lot of cosmic energy. And in dhyana, we also stop the wastage of energy through unnecessary thoughts. We conserve energy, we receive energy, and when we direct this energy into one particular sankalpa, that is the intent, we start manifesting it in our reality. And one more very important point here is we cannot have conflicting sankalpas. Like, you want to become a sports person professionally, and on the other side, you want to become a professional musician as well. So these are conflicting sankalpas, because at one given point of time, the energy should be directed towards only one sankalpa. So it is very important to have clarity and stick on to one sankalpa, pursue it, focus on it, and manifest it. By doing it, focusing on one particular thing, we get everything. We get everything that we want. For example, you can take Sachin Tendulkar. His focus was cricket. He did everything for cricket, and cricket gave him everything: the name, fame, recognition, everything he got from that cricket. Had he, got confused between should I go for cricket or should I become a musician, his energies would have got scattered. So we have to make sure the energy doesn't get scattered. We are one pointed focus. We have a one pointed focus, and we focus it on one sankalpa, one intent. So the energy doesn't get scattered. The final formula here is sankalpa shuddhi, which is having only positive thoughts. Even a small doubt should be negated, because what is negative thought? Any thought based on fear is negative thought. So we have to be very conscious, aware of having these negative thoughts, ignore them, put them away, get into the positive thoughts. That is Sankalpa Shuddhi plus Sankalpa Shakti is energizing the intent through Mauna, through Dhyana, and through right understanding. V is equal to, we get into Sankalpa Siddhi, the manifestation. So this is the formula. Sankalpa Shuddhi plus Sankalpa Shakti gives rise to Sankalpa Siddhi. So this is a beautiful science which Patriji has explained and has given us. By understanding this and living this, we become masters, we become perfect creators. So thank you so much, friends. And today it's a wonderful session on this on creator consciousness. So thank you. Over to you, Bhavani madam.
Thank you, Prithvi. Thank you so much for explaining it so well. It was like very loud and clear. Thank you so much. Masters, I would like to invite Srikant Garla Master from Atlanta to share his experiences with us today. Welcome, Srikant sir. Over to you. You can unmute, sir.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, masters. Wow, Patriji, beautiful explanation of the concept of Patri sir. Yeah, very detailed and subtle, right? So all the concepts of Patriji are so subtle that yeah, if you understand them, it is so simple, right? So yeah, thank you all for inviting me here onto this platform. Yeah, so we are doing this wonderful program in pmcenglish, and today I've come here. My name is Srikant Garla from Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, I want to share, what can I share with this great man, right? Our Grandmaster, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. Yeah, so if we go a little bit behind, right? So we know Master Rama, right, in Ayodhya. So I do not remember whether I was with Master Rama in the forest or somewhere. I do not remember. I might be, right? And with Master Krishna in Kurukshetra, I do not remember if I was with Master Krishna. And with Master Vivekananda, right, when he said, "Dear brothers and sisters," I do not remember whether I was with him at that moment, but I do remember when I was with Patri sir on the same stage where Vivekananda said, "Dear brothers and sisters," our Patri sir said, "My dear masters, my dear gods, and my dear friends." I was there at that moment, my dear friends. I'm very, very, very fortunate. So when you think of this, right? So when you are with Krishna, how do you feel, right? Wow, I was living at the time of Krishna. Now that feeling I'm having because I lived in the space of this Grandmaster Patriji, right? You see the feeling. I lived in the same era. I lived along with him. I traveled along with him, right? So that's how the great feeling is. I just wanted to compare with other masters, my dear friends. How do we feel? That kind of a feeling is what is coming within me. So very fortunate to have spent time with this Grandmaster. We have learned various things. So first time when I met him, of course, through my parents, and when I had a lot of, like everybody else, we had a lot of questions, and we were practicing meditation by then, before I met Patri sir. So the first time when I met him at my home, I thought I'll ask so many questions in my mind. But when I saw him for the first time, everything was blank. Just blank. I had at least about 10 to 12 questions to ask, but everything was blank when I saw him, because he shares the wisdom, my dear friends, not just by speaking. He shares wisdom even by seeing. He just watches you. He just sees you into your eyes directly, and the wisdom is shared. That's why a lot of people, if you have heard experiences of various masters who met Patriji sir, who had a lot of questions, but when I go to him, there's nothing to ask. It's because the wisdom is already shared when you are with him in that aura space, in the space of that energy. Wisdom is not just by his mouth, his hands, his legs, his eyes, everything. So that's how he shares his love, his wisdom, his everything, right? So very fortunate to be with him, and meeting Patriji sir in India is little different than meeting Patriji sir here in the US, because we are very close at this moment, not so many people around. So we get a lot of private time. So very fortunate with that. So we host Patriji sir every time when he comes. So we started coming from, he was traveling to US even before, but after we came to the US, we started hosting from 2012. So from 2012 to 2019, we have been hosting him every year. Probably missed a couple of years in between, but we've been hosting, and very fortunate to plan entire program of Patriji sir in the US. So where to go, we'll be hosting all that fun stuff. It was responsible in handling all those. So friend spent a lot of time. So I just share a couple of insights or a couple of understandings of Patriji sir concepts, what we understood. Of course, Prithviji shared a lot of concepts, but I'll share just a couple of them with simple my understanding, right? So that it is way of my putting that concept into how I see that in reality. So the first thing, friends, if you see the yogis, right? In movies, wherever we see the yogis, right? They do a lot of sadhana, and eventually there will be a God who impresses with that sadhana, and he comes and gives the boon to the yogi, right? So that boon could be some of his personal things or something to the society, whatever is the boon that yogi asks, that God, he'll give that boon based on his sadhana, right? So similarly, what Patriji sir does is, when you do this sadhana, right? So if you see all these boons kept in a box and there is a lock for it, and God, based on your sadhana, God removes from that and gives it to you, one or two or whatever boons you have asked. But what Patriji sir does is, he gives us the key for that boon box, right? So, which means you are able to take whatever you want by yourself, right? So that much of freedom he gives us. So when he gives the freedom, what do you also get along with it? Is responsibility, right? The responsibility of using that boon. So that comes attached to it, and say, for example, when there is, the whole thing is an abundance, right? So say suppose you have a lot of gold items with you, like in your home, You have earrings, bangles, a lot of varieties, chains, all that. And when you go to a function, you pick one chain, you pick what are the suitable bangles and what are the suitable earrings. It is not that you have the entire set of jewelry with you and you'll not wear everything, right? You'll wear only what is needed for that situation, right? Similarly, when you have abundance, you will take only whatever is needed. So the responsibility you'll get to differentiate between need and greed, right? So when you have that wisdom to understand the clarity between need and greed, then you will not overtake, right? So suppose you are hungry, you'll just pull one fruit for today, right? You will not pile up all the fruits with you to eat for tonight, next day. You will not do that, because you know when you are hungry, you will have only that fruit. You'll pick only one apple. Similarly, when you want something, you have the boon box with you with the key, you will take only whatever is the need. That is the wisdom you get based on the sadhana. Earlier, when the sadhana was done by yogis, whatever you ask, you get it, but you get that one or two, whatever you ask, right? But now you have the whole box with you, with the key and with the wisdom, right? The third thing, what Master did, based on the wisdom what he provides, he took off the element of fear, right? So when you do meditation, what do you get? That is the sadhana. Based on the sadhana, you get the wisdom. Of course, reading all the spiritual books, all that, you get that wisdom. And what do you implement? You'll implement the cutting off the fear. Why? That is why you want to cut that fear, why that will happen. That's a natural phenomena which will happen while you meditation. As you said, you are not fearful of tomorrow. You know it's an abundance world. You know you have the key with you. So you'll take only whatever is needed. So there is no fear. There is no anxiety of tomorrow, right? You'll know you'll be able to get whatever you need because you have the power and you have the wisdom on how to use it. So there is no fear, right? So these three elements he has given us based on your sadhana, the meditation, and your book reading based on your wisdom, my dear friends. So simple, but what is the end result is you have the freedom of whatever you want to do. And along with that, you get wisdom on responsibility and the fearless nature. So all these combinations, he put it very neatly with these three principles: meditation, book reading, sajjana sangatya, right? So simple he made, and you achieve the entire thing based on your fingertips, right? So such profound knowledge and wisdom he shares, and there is so much very simple, but so much profound and science behind, right? So that's one concept I wanted to talk about. And the second concept I want to talk about is the friendship, my dear friends. My dear friends is the very, very strong, and he always talks about the friendship, because in friendship is where there is no kind of any expectation, my dear friends. In any relationship, you take mother, son, parents, children, husband, wife. In any relation, there is a natural expectation. Natural expectation. It is nothing wrong, but natural expectation from one to other for something or the other, right? Only in the relationship of friendship where there is no any kind of expectation, we can. So this I experienced in my life. I had a friend. I even now have a friend. This friend, I do not have any problems with him. My understanding with him, my dealings with him is so natural and so clear and so beautiful. But all the others who are common friends, they always do not get adjusted with him. For something or the other, they get clashes. And they come and ask me. They ask me why he's a friend to you and me, but we do not go along with him very well, but you are going very smooth. Because there I understood that I accepted that friend as he is. Maybe he is very adamant. Maybe he is holding his thoughts. Maybe he is keeping his money for himself. Whatever, right? Whatever is the reason could be, I accepted him as is. When I accepted as is, I know what his quality is. So for me, there is no expectation. I accepted exactly as how he is, and our relationship is so fine and no disturbance at all. So I just wanted to lay this example because that is how you treat with any relationship, with friendship. When you put friendship into that relationship, then there is no expectation from one another, and you always accept the situation, accept the relationship as is, and hence we do not have to worry too much or have pain when there is something happening in between, because we know that is going to happen and we accepted it, right? So that's why the importance of friendship is very important, where we should lay that to everybody, not just human being, even with the animal kingdom, even with the plant kingdom, right? We lay this friendship across everything, then we can see the world as is, my dear friends, as is. So there is no pain, there is no anything. We can enjoy, be peaceful, and be happy, joyful. So that's where Patri sir is so special, that he makes our life so beautiful. If you just follow these simple things in life, my dear friends, it becomes so joyful and happy living. There is no kind of struggle. Struggle might come, but we take it with open heart and embrace and live joyfully, my dear friends. So thank you for giving that wonderful opportunity, my dear friends.
Thank you, Shrikant sir. It was really beautiful. Yeah, thank you so much for like sharing with us all these such as wisdom.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Prithvi, you want to add something to it?
Sir has told it very beautifully, and that's why we see Patri sir as Maitreya Buddha also, right?
Yeah.
It's the friendship that all of us connect to him, the freedom that he has given us to take this movement forward, be it anybody, a youngster who has never seen him, he's giving me this opportunity to spread the meditation. That is the freedom, that is the love, that is the friendship. So very grateful to Patri sir and this movement. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prithvi. And I mean, definitely, you're doing very good job. Like, thank you so much for your services. Masters, if anyone want to ask anything or like now share, please raise your hands so the team can unmute you.
As always, I think there will be no doubts, ma'am.
That's nice. Yeah, it was like a nice, wonderful session today, Prithvi. And then, yeah, thank you so much for like, explaining it so well. And thank you, Shrikant sir, for like sharing your experience with us. I think, all right, masters, I think now, maybe we can conclude today's session today. So yeah, thank you all for joining us today and then sharing your energies with us. We'll see you all tomorrow, same time, with another beautiful topic. Have a good day and good night, masters.